Some of you guys might remember this Silverstone AP1 Honda S2000 from about a year ago. We were prepping this car for the Tail of the Dragon, and fast forward 1 year, we are doing the same exact thing. We'll be bringing this car to the classic Honda Dragon 10th year anniversary, and just happened is their 25th anniversary for Honda S2000. Now, let's go over the car really quick here. The car did have some changes off camera and also from last year. Last year has some aftermarket wheels. So now we got some regular Master. These are 17-inch. I actually like the color. Not really quite sure those white stickers would go well with this car. Now, also the car had a really beat up carbon fiber top. We did opt in for a factory OEM one, but for this trip, we're gonna leave the top down because we wanna enjoy that beautiful weather up in the mountain. Now, in the backside, the car had an NVIDIA exhaust system. Now we changed it up to the XKS high power exhaust system. Now, let's go back to where we end on the last year videos. We did not address our AC system. The AC system had a contamination. We didn't have time to touch on that. And on today's video, we're gonna have to get the AC up and running and also change out some of the fluid and get this car ready for the Tail of the Dragon.
All right, guys, so like Mike said, this car has a AC contamination from the last time, and it's still contaminated. So we're gonna go ahead and try to decontaminate it and put some new parts on. So we're pretty much replacing most of the parts that kind of matter. The hard lines we're gonna clean out. We're gonna blow them out, put some cleaner in there, blow them out. We're gonna remove the expansion valve that we already put in before, but since we didn't charge it, it's still kind of brand new and it's not clogged or anything. So we're gonna remove that again. We'll probably flush out the evaporators, but we are gonna replace the condenser, being that the fins and the tubes are really small, so there could get a bunch of little pieces blocked in there. So we're just gonna replace that all together. We're gonna replace the dryer, because I'm sure the dryer's got a bunch of junk in there on the original one. And we are going to replace the soft lines because we don't want to spray any kind of like brake cleaner or anything in there and try to clean them out and compromise the rubber with like some harsh chemicals. So we're going to replace the soft lines. We're going to clean out the hard lines, blow them out, replace the condenser, replace the dryer, and we already replaced the expansion valve. We're going to clean out the evaporator, and we're going to replace the compressor because obviously the compressor was the cause of the failure to begin with. And then once we do all that, we'll put it on a nice long vacuum for probably a few hours or so, just to make sure all the moisture and whatever we cleaned it out is drawn out, and then we'll charge it up and we should have a perfect running AC system.
And guys, first thing we're gonna do is remove the front wheels and also the front bumper. Then we can get to some of the components like the dryer, some of the pipes, and also the condenser.
Ready?
Right, yep. You got it?
Yeah.
And now with some of the covers out of the way, now we can able to see the AC dryer, the condenser, and a couple of the pipes that's back here. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect our AC pipe from right here, and perhaps the connection to the condenser. We'll remove it right here with the dryer so get everything out.
All right, so that's where we're talking about contamination. You see how it's gray, like sludgy looking? That's from the compressor kind of exploding on the inside there and sending all the junk through the system. So that's why we got to clean all this lines out.
So here's the receiver dryer. Not sure you guys be able to see it, but you can see the metal trails that's sitting right there. All right, here we go. Here's the AC condenser. Now it's off the car. If you look through the high side, yeah, I see some of the black sludge right here in the opening. And now we are removing the AC hoses. These two hoses we'll be replacing with the new ones. Space is a little tight here. There you go, got it. Fit it through. Boom, right there. Is it a high side one?
No, I think this is the low side. Fuck, man. It's going to be in our way.
And now we're going to remove our serpentine belt. There we go. Here we have to just remove the two upper compressor bolts. Let's go ahead and get her back up. And here's the bottom view of the AC compressor. We got our electrical connector, which is right over here. And then we have two more 14mm bolts, and it should come down from the bottom here.
All right, so here's the compressor. It's like free spinning, like there's no pressure. Oh, there's no pressure building. Probably broke from the shaft on the inside or something.
Now with the compressor out of the way, we're going to move on to the evaporator and expansion valve. Removing the factory OEM battery out of the way, give us a little bit more space. Because once we remove these two pipes here, we'll use some cleaner to flush everything out. With the battery out of the way, it's going to have a lot more space. Next up, let's remove this cover here. Then we get to the expansion valve after remove the pipes. There you go. Bring it out. Go ahead and here's the factory intake here. You can probably use a new filter here. Let's go look into that.
Okay.
We should remove the box a long time ago.
Probably. Now we got all the space in the world.
There we go. Okay, so here is the brand new OEM expansion valve that we put in last time.
Oh, we need this O-ring.
Yeah, the O-ring is there. Everything still looks fresh and brand new. Now with that out of the way, now we can move on to flushing our evaporator right in here.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, go ahead. So we just finished off with the flush at the evaporator. We flushed it about 4 times. Wasn't really much in there at all. I think the expansion valve caught a lot of them. And we flushed it 4 times anyway, just to make sure to get everything out of the evaporator. Now, that is all cleaned. Next up, we're gonna start cleaning out all the pipes that we took out here. Then we can install all the new parts back in the car. So here's the AC pipe that leads to evaporator. Yeah, take a look at all this material. Some of the stuff are pretty big chunks.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like, I don't know, like dust.
It's like it solidified in the line there.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do a second flush here. Yep, still more stuff coming out.
Whoa.
That's what came out?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah, look at that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So this AC pipe's good to go. Now we got one more. Could be the low side here. Yeah, the low side coming out pretty clean. So most of the stuff is on the high side of the AC system.
Yeah, that's clean.
Yeah.
Let me do it from this side.
So we do it on the opposite side. Looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
With the AC system all flushed out, we're gonna go ahead and install our AC compressor. This is an all brand new unit that we're installing. To go?
Yeah.
Yeah, so much more room. we should have taken out the air cleaner right from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. I tell you what though, I might consider getting a brand new dry belt while we're here. Up next will be our condenser here. Nice. How nice that fit, huh? There we go.
All right, we got the condenser mounted in there. So now we're gonna go ahead. We'll put our expansion valve in, and then we'll start building our lines back. We'll put our soft lines on, and then we can go ahead and get this thing under a nice long vacuum.
Now we're getting ready to replace the O-rings on every line here, so we're not gonna have any type of issues. We have all the factory O-rings here, 3 different sizes. The second one, this is the little baby one, which that's the one we need, right?
Yeah, we need 2 of these.
And here's the low side pipe. Yeah. And the high side pipe is up next here. We get a new set of covers here coming later on today, so we go ahead and put the battery back together first. And then at the end, we'll go ahead and pop the covers back in. Here we are putting together our receiver dryer and also the pressure switch. The O-ring out AC pipe as well. So we got the last AC pipe back in. Now the AC is completely sealed. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start our vacuuming AC system. Try to get every bit of moisture out of the AC system. While there's vacuuming, then we can finish off putting the airbox back together and the strut bars. And while we got her vacuuming, we did get a new dry belt here. Go ahead and remove our factory belt. Put the airbox out of the way, makes this super easy to do. Guys, this might be the original dry belt for this car. All right, time for the intake tube. And I mentioned before, then we should replace the intake air filter. And got a lot of junk in there. And that's the color that came out. And the original color is green, believe it or not. Look at that there. And now we got the engine bay put back together, and also the car still in vacuum. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the service side of these videos. All we're gonna be doing is an oil change, and also we're gonna flush out our brake fluid and also our clutch hydraulic fluid. So last time we changed the oil on this was about 3,000 miles ago. And can you load that down, TJ? See how dark it is? Oh yeah, it's pretty dirty. There you go. There you go, new tool, guys, new tool. That's how you torque it down. As some of you guys might know, S2000 oil filter is a little different. Check this out. Got that light blue, baby blue setup. Good old Honda 1030 synthetic blend oil. Now the oil change is all done. We're gonna move on to our brake and clutch fluid. Here's the brake right there. Clutch reservoir is right over here. Ooh, oh yeah, Get a flashlight here so you guys can see the condition of the clutch fluid. Is bad. I think we did the brake fluids last time, but good idea for us to flush that out too. But yeah, definitely got to flush that out, and that's what we'll be doing first. Look at all those gunk that's sunk on the bottom of the reservoir. So with the clutch fluid, we're gonna suck it out from the slave cylinder, and S2000 is right on the side of the transmission. You're gonna crawl in here and get that set up. Wow, what I'm gonna do is just make sure the reservoir have good enough fluid in there. Yeah, it's going now. Keep going.
You want to keep refilling it?
I'm filling it right now, so you're doing it.
All right.
All right, here we go. That is the slave cylinder there. There we go. Now the fluid is nice and clean. Look at that right there. With the wheels off, flushing the rear brakes is going to be much, much easier. We're going to start off with the passenger rear. Now we move on to the front, which is 4-piston J's Racing caliper. All right, last one. And pop it off. Just stop there. There we go. All done.
You ready to charge it?
Oh yeah, yeah, she's ready to go. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go and get in. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Kicked on. It kicked on.
She's on?
Yep.
Nice. Oh yeah. Compressor clutch is engaged. How's my fan doing? My fan's on. Both of them. Nice. TJ, we had a car for 4 years. Did you know this car never have AC?
But now it does.
Yeah.
That's it. It's almost done.
Almost there?
Yep.
Right. Oh, it is so nice to have AC. Whew. This is nice. What do you think, T? She is cold, dude.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. We're gonna have a lot of fun on the Dragon. Now we got AC.
Whoa.
And we can put a top down. Heck yeah.
Feel that? Ice cold.
Woo-wee. Bro.
Nice. So happy.
And the pressure is low. Well, it's cold in here.
Well, it's cold in here right now. We got a nice AC shop here, so that's a blessing. Now we go ahead and get the AC fitting out, and we're gonna put the bumper back in and the lip, and I think we're ready to go. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up the front end here. We got this cover, and then after this we have the little tiny inspection cover here, so we have access to the service port. Front lip's going in now. Got it? Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so the last thing we're gonna do is just adjust the tire pressure here. Get her to the proper level, and I think she's ready for the Dragon. Well guys, she's all done. We got the AC working, we got the oil change, we got the brake fluid and the transmission fluid flush, we got a new engine air filter along with the new serpentine belt. Man, I really think she's ready for the Dragon. Let's go ahead and take her for a test drive.
Yeah.
All right guys, let's go ahead and take her for a quick test drive. It's not the best weather out right now. You know, South Florida, rained, sun, rain, and sun. And it's drizzling right now, so we will do some drifting. What do you say, TJ?
Yeah, let's go. Let's try it.
I tell you what, guys, the AC is super, super cool. It's awesome. Oh man, this car could be such a blast. Up in the mountain, with the top down, 50 degrees. Oh my God. Man, I just love the S2000, TJ. I love it. It drives so freaking cool. Alright guys, so this is going to be it for today's video. Make sure stay tuned on our channel because we got a few other cars that we're going to prep for the Classic Honda on the Dragon. Make sure follow Classic Honda on the Dragon if you guys are interested. Attend this year, going to be the first weekend of October. And we're going to head back to the shop. Until then, we see you guys again next week.